Shalom, giving all glory, honor, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors are definitely due unto the venerable apostles of the great millstone, along with the elders who rule and teach Yasharallah well. Salutations, peace, and blessings to the Bayaf Wadah. That is the house of David, being raised up in these last days here in Babylon the Great, aka America, and throughout the four corners of the earth. Beginning with Joachim, his servants, the prophets, on down to all those among Yasharallah who believed our report. I'm Shamar with the Men of Valor, South Carolina camp. And basically, I was just watching a video. The elder apostle Gabar, who was actually speaking while one of the Men of Valor up in New Jersey, Baquar Moth, was live, and this took place last night. Yesterday being Wednesday, February 23rd. All right. Today is Thursday, February 24th, 2022, the year of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai turning up. And, things are, getting really interesting out in the land of Gog and Magog, all right, between Russia, okay, and the Ukraine, which the Ukraine geographically and culturally, linguistically, historically, okay, is part of Russia, okay. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, I think somewhere around 1989, 90, 91, you had the breakup of the old Soviet Union, the USSR, and you had some of those states breaking off, some of the Baltic states declaring their independence. You had like countries like Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, okay, declaring their independence. All right. Ukraine, okay, etc. All right. But, pursuant to the prophecy written down by the prophet Ezekiel in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, the Lord's fixing to put hooks in their jaws, all right, and turn them back. In other words, those satellite states that broke off, they're going to come back, all right? And it could be Vladimir Putin leading the charge, or it could be someone else. Like I said, this isn't necessarily the end, okay? And I know a lot of brothers, especially if you're younger, and I'm speaking from personal experience, okay, because this happened to me. All right, you're thinking, oh, this is it. I've been there before. All right, but this current situation, all right, is hold on, let's get it. Is a rumor of war. All right, exactly what Yahushua spoke about in Matthew the 24th chapter and verse 6. All right, we bring it out all the time. All right, for edification, it says Matthew chapter 24 and 6. Again, Yahushua speaking to his disciples, okay, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Now, when you go into that word for rumor, that's going into all right, hearsay or a report, okay? So that's what's going on over in the Ukraine between Russia and the Ukraine, all right? This is a rumor of war, okay? And you shall hear of wars and rumors or reporting or hearsay of wars. See that ye be not troubled. So we're not, out here fretting or making haste because of what's going on over in Ukraine, because we understand that all these things must come to pass, all right? For all these things must come to pass, all right? But the end is not yet. See, the end is not yet, all right? And again, there's a tendency for you younger believers, all right, you you younger men, to get excited and kind of take your eyes off of the bigger picture. All right. And so I caution you against that. And again, a lot of us have been there, but there's still, and while I was listening to the Elder Apostle Gabar, he brought it up. The last major prophecy, okay, is again the global implementation of that charagma. All right. Pursuant to Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, right? We also have to go through a famine of hearing this word, man. The famine of hearing the words of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, pursuant to Amos the 8th chapter, verses 11 through 13. So we're not quite there. Things are getting real interesting, and then it's, for those of you in the know, the Passover, also called March the 23rd this year. So what? We're less than a month away from the Pesach. Okay, so things always get real interesting, and you've got a lot of things at play now. You've got an unbelief at an all-time high. You've got rebellion among the wicked men of our nation, who are out here preaching to you Israelites, or you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, and Israelite foreigners, that you don't, that you don't need to reverence or worship Yahweh Shai, that you don't, that you can have sex on the Sabbath, all right, that you don't need the names, okay, that you can call on Christ, all right. So you got a lot of things at play, So, we are gonna continue, all right, through the grace and mercy of the Lord, all right, to stand on our watchtowers, all right, and keep looking out. But this is right here, okay. This right here is prophecy beginning to be fulfilled, all right, because again, all those satellite states that broke off, they're going to come back, all right. Thus saith the Lord. Let's read in Ezekiel the prophecy, all right. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, and verse 1. The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, prophesy against them. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing, man, beginning with the elder apostles on down, prophesying against Gog and Magog. We're not cheerleaders for Vladimir Putin, all right, because, Vladimir Putin's going down too. All the kings and princes and governors, all right, of this world are going down when the Lord comes back, man. All right, so we're supposed to be prophesying against him. All right, it says, and say, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, I'm against thee. See? O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. So the Lord is against Vladimir Putin, or whoever the man might be. It could very well be Vladimir Putin, that leads the charge, all right, in this final hour. We'll see. All right? The Lord could raise someone else up. All right? It says, verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army and horses, so like your horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So he's going to turn these, Russia back, all right, to the way they used to be, that old USSR empire, all right, superpower, okay? And they're going to come against the land of unwalled villages. You continue to read down in this chapter, all right, get down to verse 11, and it talks about Russia invading a place referred to as the land of unwalled villages, and that's code for America, okay? That's code for America. America has no defense. The elder Apostle Gabar, talking about how you can drive from Connecticut to New York. You don't have to go, you don't have to, there's no checkpoint set up. There's no walls around the cities, And America is a place where, the people are at rest. The people are resting over here, man. Especially you tribes. You're getting comfortable. You're thinking, oh, things might go back to normal. And here it is. You have no idea what's going on the other side of the globe. All right. And what that means, what the spiritual ramifications of that means, man. It means World War III is coming quickly. All right. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So, the nations of the earth, are going to band together. All right. And eventually all turn their sights toward this whore, man, America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. So, again, there's still one major prophecy and several other prophecies that have to come to pass before we get to that point. But it's coming. It's coming. The famine hearing the word and the Lord sticking our tongues to the roof of our mouths, pursuant to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. All right, so we're no longer going to be reproving. All right, you jakes, man. All right, we're not going to be out here talking, sure as hell ain't going to be on the highways teaching. All right, but we're not going to be doing these videos no more either. So, hey, but be encouraged, again, keep your eyes and your ears open. All right. Lord willing, you was edified. And with that, I want to say shalom.